Today we're going to go to the east side low bottoms and profile a prominent figure of the Bloodstone Pirus.
I never stopped banging. I started banging hard, then I got so hard till it was a shame.
Tyree Irvin Farrell was born in Los Angeles, California on July 12, 1959. He's one of the founding members of the 40 Pirus, responsible for the 30 Pirus, and the highest ranking member of BL. I was told Rooster originates out the Ross Snyder Boys at Ross Snyder Park, which is located at 1501 East 41st Street in Los Angeles. The park is located near Jefferson High School, just east of historic Central Avenue. Between Jefferson Boulevard and Slauson Avenue along Central Avenue, you had a black fire station, the Los Angeles Sentinel newspaper, Club Alabama, the Dunbar Hotel, the Ritz Club, and the Downbeat Club. The Dunbar Hotel played a key role in LA's African American community for decades. Dr. John Somerville built the hotel for the first West Coast convention of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People in 1928. The hotel provided first-class accommodations for African Americans in segregated Los Angeles, where they were denied comparable lodging elsewhere. The hotel was a great source of pride, having been financed and built by African Americans. An instant landmark, it was considered the finest black hotel in the nation and quickly sparked the area's development. Black families settled in this community during the 1930s and 1940s. There were black doctors, lawyers, and businessmen that continued to prosper in the area. Their offices lined Central Avenue, Black LA's major thoroughfare known as Harlem West, a literary, arts, and music center blooming with jazz clubs and soft-lit salons. Whether you like it or not, LA gang history is part of LA history. Unlike other parts of the city, the low bottoms, they have over 20 gangs in a small area bumped up against each other's borders. Geographically, the landscape is very similar to Compton without as many major cross streets in between rival gangs. Of all these gangs, only one was founded in the 1920s. The Vadio 38th Street Gang dates back to the Pachucos and Zoot Suits and was formed at the border between South Central LA and the city of Vernon. The 38th Street Gang became well known in the 1940s. According to newspapers, the LAPD Newton Division officers say that the 38th Street Gang is one of the largest in the area and affiliated with the powerful Mexican Mafia prison gang. During the 1970s, the Bloodstone Pirus appeared. I was told by a well-known member of the Bloods that the Pirus of Compton had so much influence over some of the guys on the east side of South Los Angeles that they adapted the name Piru. The Four Deuce Pirus are said to be the original east side low bottom Piru and one of the first Piru sets outside of Compton. Bloodstone villains and Bloodstone Piru formed a tight relationship. In this flick, you'll see Eastside Bloodstone Piru Villain Gang. With the expansion of Piru within the 40s, the name became Rolling 40s Bloodstone Piru. Behind Rooster and Smiley, the 30 Pirus was born. And this is why a lot of OGs refer to Rooster as a 40 Piru, and others consider him a 30 Piru. During the 1980s, Bloods usually found themselves outnumbered in jail and prison. And without structure, you have chaos, unorganized, undisciplined soldiers. So late 1983, early 1984, the Bloodline Prison Gang was established in California Department of Corrections. Rooster was one of those founding members. And because he had so much pull, such a big reputation in the low bottoms, he was able to pull in a lot of those Bloods into the Bloodline structure. Dating back to at least 1980, Rooster did time in the toughest prisons in California. We're talking about a time when the Bloods were outnumbered by Crips and every major prison organization. The Crips reportedly had 2,500 members among the state's 64,000 plus inmates, and all were connected to a Los Angeles street gang by the same name, the Crips. The Black Guerrilla family had the second largest with about 500 members, followed by Nostra Familia and the Mexican Mafia, each with about 400 or so. This is when organizers of BL decided to consolidate their power to protect themselves from larger prison gangs. Rooster was transferred from Gladiator School in Tracy, California to San Quentin, where BL really put the wheels on the car. Rooster pushed a hard line, he had great politics, and he was fully with the business. On August 12, 1998, at 11:15 p.m., 39-year-old Tyree Farrell was shot and killed during an argument on the front lawn in Kansas City, Missouri. May this good brother rest in peace eternally. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to hit the like button, leave a comment, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe.
Sitting reminiscing.